Alright, YouTube, we are back for part 2 of Ireland. If you haven't seen part 1, the link for it's in the description. Watch that, and then watch this one.
Yeah.
So we go down?
Really don't want to.
Alright, it's hard to tell in the video, but this is fucking steep and huge. There's Eric over there. Lena's gonna throw a stick in it, so you can see how far down the stick goes. We're in a Lis Ard Sky Gardens in Skibbereen, Ireland. And
the woman told us that normally you're not allowed here unless you stay at the hotel, but she said we traveled a very long way to get here, so she let us go.
Alright, throw the stick. And so we're going to try to go down this and then try to get back up, which Eric is not going to do.
You're not going to go down, Eric?
Here we go. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Yay, Eric's coming.
Oh, very nicely done actually.
Nice.
Apparently I'm the worst slide down a hill person.
Slide down a hiller?
Oh shit. What does it remind you of?
Zelda.
And what?
When Link goes in the underground ferry tunnels.
Oh. So as we get down here, this is the first thing we see.
We didn't really climb out.
Yeah, I guess we climbed down. And there's a tunnel.
This just takes us back to that shitty pond we were just at?
So here at Lis Ard Gardens, there's plenty of trails. And a map. The map does not match the trails. The trails go in all sorts of different circles and directions. You never know where you're going or where you're going to end up. Now, this one looks really muddy. This is probably the first sign we've seen on the whole trip that tells us where we're going. Lena says we're going the wrong way, that's why.
Where that fence? So cute.
Oh, now he's back.
So we're currently at the EW Experience, Ireland's only interactive sculpture garden. Evolution walk, waterfalls, tea garden, fern labyrinth, dinosaurs and giants. Human sundial, meet your ancestors, beading workshop, games and interactive areas.
1,000 steps.
See the most destructive animal, escape on a journey like no other. 1,000 steps, 100 sculptures, one unique destination. Falling water garden, timeless glen, environmental forest, Valley of Eden. That's where we are.
Alright.
Is that exactly what you wanted?
That's good. So if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll notice that I have a dog, Gandalf, that growls at everything. And I just found another dog that does it. You pet him, and then when you let go, he gets mad at you. And then runs away. he growled, I swear. Alright, go.
Betty Butter. Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter, but a bit of better butter is bound to make my batter bitter. So Betty bought a bit of butter, better than her bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and her batter was not bitter, so it was better Betty Butter, better butter.
The roads in Ireland are extremely small, and there's no room on your left side to move over if there's a car coming. I don't know how we didn't crash into somebody the whole trip. You just saw us go kind of in a ditch right there. It was because we had to move over for a car or else we're going to lose our mirrors. I don't know how they drive like this all the time without more accidents. We actually asked a girl why her roads are so small here, and she didn't understand what I meant. She thought they were normal.
So we're currently driving on this road, which is the yellow line between the yellow lines. This is a two-way street. It's not a one-way road. So if a car comes, we're gonna have to just deal with it.
The next stop on our road trip brought us to the ferry to go over to Valencia Island to see the Moher cliffs. I don't know if I said any of that right, but you pay about €5 to get to the cliffs, $6 for the ferry, and you take a small drive up to the top of the hill, and of course you see sheep, which I'm trying to touch right here, but they run, so I thought maybe if I ran after them I could catch them, but that didn't work out well. But anyway, it's one of the most western points in Ireland, and the views are 360 degrees, and it's absolutely gorgeous up there. Go check it out.
The iPhone. The iPhone. On camera? Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So our next stop was the Ailwee Caves. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'll put the link in the description below. But we went and saw the Birds of Prey show there, which was way better than the caves are, I think. I mean, the caves are good, and they're worth going to. But I think the bird show was the best part of the whole place. So I'll put the link in the description. Check it out.
Jesse only sees black and white. Doesn't see any color patterns.
Can I touch him?
No, they don't like it.
He likes the camera.
It still took him a little while to kind of focus in on rather.
Alright, everybody. Smile for the camera. These are the cliffs of Moher, and they are my favorite stop on this whole road trip. I think actually everybody's favorite stop on the whole road trip. They are huge. They're 300 to 700 feet tall. And what's really cool about the cliffs is that if you go right to the right side of it, you can walk along like the edge and like peer over and look down. It's really unsafe, but it's really awesome. And if you look at the Tower of Disappointment, which is what Eric calls it, there's a tower in the center when you get there, and it costs $2 or €2 to get to the top of, and we all hated it. It was not worth it. Your view was actually more limited up there, so Eric started calling it the Tower of Disappointment. So if you only have a short amount of time at the Cliffs of Moher, go to the Tower of Disappointment and walk right. Those are the best cliffs. You can, walk along the edges. The views are better. You can go left, but we all didn't think it was as good as going right. I would avoid the Tower of Disappointment unless you want to be disappointed for some reason for $2. Everybody lean in, smile for the camera. All right. So for those of you who are interested, I put the link for the Google Maps in the description below. That way you guys can check out every stop and all the directions that I took for the entire trip. I'll also put the links for every stop we took, so that way you can look at them in more depth. I know the video was kind of, I had to cut it short a lot, but if you guys have any questions about Ireland, feel free to leave a comment. I'll definitely answer them. Ireland in a whole is a pretty amazing place. So if you like the video, subscribe. I will be going on a bunch more trips this year. I'm not sure which one will be my next stop or my next video. Anyways, if you like this one, subscribe. I always put out videos, but they're random. So just subscribe so you don't miss any. Thanks for watching.